Here's your daily updates. Newsman Dennis Daily offers his take on the events of the day in another daily video blog.
Hi and thanks again, everybody. You're looking at a section of Bilardo in Palm Springs. It's under construction. And you know, I have always loved highway construction projects. I think the reason is that when something is under construction, a street or a highway, it reminds me so much of my childhood. Bilardo is an important bypass street. It runs one street to the west of Palm Canyon. So there's a lot of traffic on Bilardo, particularly in the downtown Strip area. This street is being widened, curb and gutter added, and a bridge fixed. It's a major project for the city of Palm Springs, but it will certainly pay off for the people who live in this area. I mention highways a lot because during my childhood we drove back and forth from Washington, Indiana to Washington, D.C. And because I am old enough to remember first the 50s and then the 60s, I remember the development of the interstate highway system. Dwight Eisenhower was in office when he convinced Congress to pass the legislation that authorized construction of the national interstate system. He sold the idea as a system of defense highways across which military men and machines could be moved easily from coast to coast. He remembered that during World War II, the just completed Pennsylvania Turnpike was closed to civilian traffic and used by the Pentagon. Dwight Eisenhower had also seen Germany's Autobahn system while in Europe, and in 1919, as a young lieutenant, he was part of the first cross-country military road convoy. That trek seemed to take forever, but it showed Eisenhower that roads were important and needed to be constructed. After authorization of the system, construction quickly got underway in 1956. Many older roads were simply updated to interstate standards, but the majority of the interstate system was brand new pavement. As my family drove back and forth from Indiana to the nation's capital, a lot of the trip was in Ohio. There, old US 40, the venerable national road, was being slowly replaced by I-70. Now, Interstate 70 wasn't placed on top the old road, as happened in a lot of other parts of the country, meaning that many highways would be lost forever. I-70 was placed a few yards to one side of US 40. So as the years passed, we drove on more and more new pavement and less of the old road, until one year it was interstate all the way. Some of my fondest childhood memories were driving with my family, watching the interstate system grow. So the next time you come up on a project like this, don't feel you're inconvenienced. One of these days it'll be finished, the cement will dry, the grass will grow, and it will be hard to remember what it used to look like. I'm Dennis Daily with your Daily News Update.